What's up, everyone? Today's video is going to answer the specific question, should you copy people's form at the gym? With that said, it has nothing to do with any other aspect of training or programming. For example, I'm not talking about mimicking the tempo or speed at which someone executes a movement, the number of sets and reps they're using, or the duration, intensity, or frequency in which you also might be observing. I'm also not discussing the food or supplements you see them consuming, advice you may overhear being given or taken, or anything else like that. Again, this video is specifically about whether you should copy people's training technique or form at the gym. I'll also provide a solution to this issue at the end of the video. What's he doing in there? I can do that. I just gotta get a little closer of a view. Focus. Get close to the bar. Take a big breath down into my stomach, sides, and lower back. Now brace and get tight. Create tension in the hips and hamstrings. Set my lats, grip the bar twice as hard as I think I have to, and take the slack out of the bar. Drive my heels through the floor and keep my upper and lower back strong, established, and stable. Stand straight up and push my hips into the bar, squeezing my glutes as hard as possible. I'll take that bar after you. Are you sure? Yeah. Alright, just pick the bar up. Ooh, that felt weird on my back. Oh! Before you decide if you should copy someone's form you observe in the gym, understand and consider a lot more may be going on than you think. That looks simple. I can copy that perfectly. Squeeze my glutes, keep my knees straight, and quads and core tight. Pull my elbows to my toes and my toes to my elbows to engage my lats and create more tension. Hold this position without breaking it. I guess I'll just get onto my elbows? This is easy. From the picture comparison, I think we look exactly the same. I'm gonna do this more often. Another problem with trying to mimic technique is that you may not look like you think you do. Although you might believe you know what's going on, you may not be aware of a large number of things that are actually occurring in an exercise. Even after hearing cues, researching technique, or comparing your form visually with a video or picture you took, you might not be able to distinguish what's actually taking place. I've looked up and read about these before. I know you're supposed to pull your shoulders back. Feel my lats and muscles between and below my shoulder blades working. Keep my ribs down, entire spine neutral, retract my shoulder blades, and pull the front of my shoulders back. Let's give these a try. This takes concentration, but I got it down. Again, when it comes to mimicking a certain movement or training technique, you may not look like you think you do, or it may not feel like it's supposed to feel, even if you're under the impression you nailed it, with or without visual evidence. What's a good exercise for my upper back? We're doing back today. We'll do some lat pull downs first. Did I just hit the jackpot? Those people look incredible. I'll just copy what they're doing when they're done. Contrary to the previous scenes you just watched, Before you decide whether you should copy someone or something you see or hear in the gym, be fully aware a lot less may be going on than what you see and think. You might be copying someone misinformed, something unsound, or an individual that knows less than you can imagine. What else can I do to train my back today? We'll do dumbbell pullovers for back next. By using humeral extension and internal rotation, we'll crush our back. He sounds smart to me. I'll just copy him. Even if you manage to mimic the form you witness to a T, there's a chance it may be detrimental, dangerous, or suboptimal either in general or for you as an individual. Another thing to point out is that the person you want to replicate may be experimenting with something or might not know what they're doing anyways, even if they look great, sound smart, or appear to be confident, passionate, and caring. A lot of people can still preach or practice false or inaccurate information in a sincere manner. Appreciate and acknowledge you aren't them. You have a different body structure and amount of mobility. You have a different injury history. What's safe for them might not be appropriate for you. The movement you spot may be too easy or too difficult for you. And you also have different goals, lifestyles, and years of training experience, etc. This video also raises another question. Should you copy other fitness professionals you see helping others? No matter who the individual is, the same ideas I just talked about still apply. The coach may know a lot more or less than you think they do. You don't know how qualified they are. And even if the fitness professional does know what they're talking about, the person they're working with isn't you. By this I mean, hopefully the coach has designed the individual's program to suit their needs, wants, body structure, etc. However, there can be a good side to copying others. My bench press hasn't improved in 2 years. That looks so weird and stupid though. I'm not trying that. For example, if you're just gonna sit there, never try anything new, and ignore something you see that can help you, that's not ideal either. You can't fully understand a training technique until you experience it yourself. It's not all bad to copy someone. Here's a solution to help with this. Before you decide whether you should copy someone's form in the gym, investigate on your own, formulate your own opinion through research, and look up everything you can about that particular topic. Find and hire a good coach if you're able to. Getting good feedback in real time allows you to truly learn and feel when you execute a technique poorly and when you implement it properly. Film yourself. Once you know what to look for, gathering footage of yourself allows you to analyze your form. This is tricky as everyone looks different when they're performing a lift for many reasons. You'll also be able to tell whether your training technique is improving or getting worse over the course of the session or as time passes. I understand some things may be harmless and even beneficial to copy. I just wanted to point out some things you might not have thought of and why it's important to get more people out there to be more mindful and intentional when it comes to mimicking people's training technique at the gym. If you can, I want you to share a story or some of your experiences with this in the comments section below. Thanks for watching.
Oh my God, did you put that?